Good evening, my good people. I'm so sorry. I need to let y'all know that yes, I'm home. I'm back at Syracuse, New York. I'm in my apartment. Let me say this. Regardless of how somebody treats you or whatever case may be, like I really have no to me, my trip to Houston, Texas was well needed far as um my mental health goes, to get away from Syracuse, New York for a minute, and I got to clear my head. I went through what I went through with family and stuff like that. Some family members, I ain't gonna say all of them because it's just some of them. And I went through what I went through with them. But I want y'all to understand something. I'm so big hearted. I'm so kind hearted. Like my sister say, you're so good. And people that are evil and selfish, they wouldn't understand you. And then she said, I love my sister Ida. She said they not like us. They are not like us. And I was like, she's so right, because after talking to her, and she's the one, her daughter is the one that paid for my ticket for me to get back home to Syracuse, New York. Um After going through all of that and talking to my sister and getting home, took me a well needed hot shower, got myself together. I'm very swollen. My lupus was on like 10 um for the last couple of days. And getting home, taking the medicine I needed to take, and relaxing my body. I feel a whole lot better now that I'm back home and relaxed. And I sat down and I was talking to God, and I gotta share something else with y'all that happened while I was in Houston on my way to come back to Syracuse. So I got on a bus instead of taking a lift from the hotel I was in. I got on a bus, and I didn't know why God had me to get on the bus. So I got on the bus, and like I said, I've never been to Houston, Texas, even though I'm from Austin, Texas. And I always heard about the wards in Houston, Texas. Like third ward, fourth ward, fifth ward, the wards. Okay, well, I heard all kind of stuff about the wards, and even though I heard all kind of craziness about the wards, I don't know what part is true, what part ain't true. But this specific bus that I got on took me through third ward. And when I turned around, God said turn around. And when I turned around, I saw the sign that said third ward. And I was like, oh my God, I'm in third ward, Houston. And God said, pay attention. And I know what I've been praying to God for. I know the business opportunities I've been praying to God for. I know the things that I have been praying to God for to manifest in my life. So the bus stopped at this one bus stop, and there was a guy sitting on the bus stop, him and a Caucasian female, and the guy had a needle behind his ear as if it was a cigarette. You know how some people, you see them, they got a cigarette behind their ear for later or whenever they gonna smoke it. This guy had a needle, and God had me pay attention to the needle. And I said to God right then and there, I said, God, your people need you. I need you to make those dreams, those ideas that came from you. I need those things to manifest in the natural, in the spiritual, and in the natural. So I was just talking to God, and I seen a whole lot of homelessness while I was there. I seen a lot of stuff while I was there. And that bus ride really opened my eyes. to the things that I had been seeing. So when I got to the stop where the buses transfer, a bunch of buses come and transfer at a transit part, and I got in a lift then to go to the Greyhound bus station, because if I didn't get in the lift, I was gonna be late and I would have missed the bus that I initially need to get on. My my trip to Houston had a lot of lessons in it, and a lot of blessings with lessons attached to them. And God had me go on that trip for so many reasons. And one of the main reasons is because He knows I have a big heart. It's the heart He blessed me with. And He knows I would give somebody the shirt off my back if I need be. If need be. Or the shoes off my feet if need be. And it's a lesson that, because I always said, Lord, if you bless me to become a multi-millionaire, a millionaire, and the finances continue to flow, that I would go and buy people in my family houses or whatever they need or whatever. And I learned that you're not going to be able to bless everybody, because God knows things that you don't know about people. And when people show you who they are, it doesn't necessarily make them bad people. It just makes it that they're not equipped to go on this journey with you. So you have to learn from your mistakes. And I'm one of them people where God has been having me to learn from my mistakes and to learn and grow from them. So He showed me that everybody's not going to be able to be blessed when He blesses me. And that when He does bless me, the things that I could only dream of happening for me are going to come true. So I didn't lose anything going to Houston, thinking family would just come see me or come get me so I could be around all the family or whatever the case may be. It didn't happen that way. Instead, it happened the way God wanted it to happen, so that I wouldn't do foolish things with the blessing that He's about to bestow upon me and my life, for me to do the things that I dream of doing for others, to help, to build things, to help, to build businesses that will help. And one of the other things that I learned about Houston is, when you need help, you got to go through so many different avenues to get help. And yeah, what I'm getting ready to do, you're not going to have to do all that. And it may be that I'll end up back in Houston, but that's going to be for God to decide. But wherever I end up and God put me, these businesses are going to flourish. So I say all this to say this: everybody can't go with you, and that includes family. And you're going to have to accept that. And all the blessings that God is getting ready to bless you with, everybody can't be blessed with either. They can't take part in it. So, I love y'all. I pray you have a blessed evening, and I'm safe.